Hey guys, it's me, the Twilight Shimmer, and today I'll be recapping the 17th episode of Friendship is Magic Season 1 called Stairmaster, featuring a Fluttershy, I guess. And this episode originally aired on the 25th of February, February 2011. So let's get right into this recap. So okay, so I think it's like this one. Yes. Actually, sorry, I forgot to do this earlier. So at the start of this episode, Rarity is trying to basically do as much like shit as she want, like do as much shit as she needs, like making dresses and whatnot. And Sweetie Drop or Sweetie Belle, I think, tries to help her out, but she keeps being like, oh, like, but she keeps being like, oh, why don't you just stand there and do nothing? Basically, yeah. So at one point, she tries to help out, but it doesn't end so well. And after that happens, Fluttershy basically just walks into her house for some reason. Like, it is so weird, and this is so weird about the French is Magic. For some reason, like you can just walk into anyone's house, I guess. But anyways, Fluttershy walks in, for some reason, like, I don't know why. And then the cat just goes up to her and like kind of hugs her, I guess. And and the reason why the cat is so good with Fluttershy is because like Fluttershy is is an animal magnet in a way because of her powers or ability. And what's her name, like rare sorry, what was her name again? Rarity's like, oh, Fluttershy, how did you get her to behave at you so nicely? Because whenever I do it, um, I usually I usually can't get away from a swipe or a claws, because the cat basically because the cat scratches Rarity, I guess, like, which explains why it's evil. But anyways, and then she's like, and then she says, Fluttershy, like, did you use the stare on her? And And then Fluttershy goes, "Oh no, I can't. I couldn't." So after that happens, like, she basically agrees to pet sit her cat and whatnot. But then what happens, like, the other Keymark Crusaders, like Scootaloo and Apple Bloom, join like Sweetie Belle in Rarity's house, and 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 Sweetie Belle basically, what's the word, like, uses some Rarity's things to make the QT Mark Crusader capes, which annoys Rarity because she can't really. Here's the thing with Rarity: she's not good with kids, and I don't blame her. But anyways, she decides to get Fluttershy to babysit them for a day, and at first Fluttershy agrees and thinks it's all, easy and whatnot. But then once they get back to, like, like her house, they start going ham and, like, destroy shit in her house. So Fluttershy basically tells them to, like, go to bed, I think, or something. I don't know. But, so she tries to tell them, like, a lullaby, but then they just take over and start singing something like metal, like heavy metal, I guess. I don't know. It's after they pretend to sleep, I guess. The Keymark Crusaders, like, let's say, like, leave the bedroom and go outside to chickens and try to use their, I don't know, like, I guess they try to mess around with her animals, but they like but they like retaliate against them, I guess. And then Fluttershy saves their asses by using the stare, as you can see in this image, where she basically stares at, I don't know, something until it backs off. And they do back off, and she tells them to go back to sleep, which I don't know, I can't remember exactly what happens. but I think they do at some point. But then they like sneak out again, and then they go deep into the Everfree forest, and at one point Twilight is there because she's I don't know what she's doing, but she probably saw them as well and decided to check up on them. But then she gets turned to stone by how to explain it. So in French and Magic, there's like a chicken monster or chicken dragon, I guess you can call it, that turns things into stone, and so it turns Twilight into stone, and then it goes after the Cumite Crusaders, um, but then Fluttershy manages to get there, get there in time and uses her stare on the chicken, and before it can completely turn her into stone. And then the chicken dragon just I don't know like goes away and it manages to unfreeze Twilight. And then at the end of the episode, Rarity comes in the morning to get the girls, and she has trouble doing them. And then Fluttershy's like, "Girls, please," and then they just listen to her, and yeah, that's the end of the episode. It's about I guess it's about Fluttershy being able to control more than animals, I guess. But yeah, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.